Almost 2 years ago, I decided to do push-ups for 10 hours, where I was able to do 5000 push-ups. It was incredibly difficult for me, but then I didn't do it with very clean technique, so I was able to do such a volume with almost no preparation. Afterwards, I immediately wanted to try it for 24 hours, although I quickly forgot about this goal. Progress in push-ups was already underway, but it was necessarily to increase the volume, which I began to do, thereby beginning to prepare myself well for a day of push-ups. After a month of high volume and a year of training, on November 18th, I decided to do it. So I go home from the college and I haven't slept for 8 hours already. And I'm going to do 24 hours of push-ups. I started at 12 p.m. and my plan was to do 12 push-ups per minute. My goal is to do 12 in a minute for 24 hours. It's almost everything what I will eat during the push-ups, but also this. I'm so excited. I don't know what to expect, but we will see. 1 minute left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. This is 60 push-ups and we will see how much push-ups I can do. At the very beginning this is so boring because you don't struggle at the very beginning. It's easy for you, so it's so boring. Yes, I have two goals in this. I want to do pull-ups for 24 hours straight, and my next goal is to try and count of push-ups. And it feels hard because I do 12 in a minute. Probably it's a lot for me, but we will see. After the first 1000, I thought that 12 would continue to get harder, but that was just friction. During the breaks, I had good snack, refill with carbohydrates, and therefore everything went very perfect, although the speed confused me. I was on guard about the sharpness, since it let me down more than once. Almost 1 hour have passed and my wrist a little bit hurts. In an hour I did about 720 push-ups, and thus in 3 hours I was able to do 2100 push-ups, and already then my wrist began to age. And also the triceps tendon began to hurt, but all this didn't bother me and I continued further. Push-ups harder than pull-ups, because after 2 hours I already feel something compared with pull-ups. Right now my wrist doesn't feel so good, my chest, but this is only small changes that I see right now. I started doing slow push-ups because my elbows started to hurt after 3 hours. I thought my elbows hurt, but it is tricep tendons on right and left arms, and my wrist started to hurt more than before. Time is flying. It feels like you just started, but it is already 5 hours. After 5 hours and 3000 push-ups, everything began to go very slowly because of the pain, and I was little disappointed, but then I came to terms with it. I continued anyway, because I wanted to see what would happen exactly after a day, even with such a situation, but I no longer achieved my main goal of 50,000 in 24 hours, so the focus was on my endurance during the day. I don't know what to do, my tricep tendon hurts a lot, and I'm only 3000 push-ups. I don't know what is going on and why it's happening. Hard, less, but still hard. Until 8 hours I was doing very small movements, doing 6 times a minute. But after that I decided to start doing 12 at a time, but not every minute, but if possible, where I did about 1340 push-ups in 10 minutes. I do small steps, but I'm constantly moving. Right now I'm doing about 30, 40, maybe 50 push-ups in 10 minutes. Pain is huge. I'm struggling a lot. But anyways, I try to do a little steps.
After 8 hours, I had already reduced the speed very much. Mentally everything was fine. I had energy, my joints hurt a little, everything was fine with the muscles. But there was unrealistic aching pain in the tricep tendon. And with such gradual movements, I reached 12 hours, whereas the tendon began to creak and hurt even more, which scared me terribly, and therefore I decided to finish, where I did 4,560 push-ups, of which in 7 hours I was able to do 1,560 times.
The tendon is creaking. This is bad. Okay, today I'm done. I did 4,560 push-ups and 11 hours, 55 minutes, 51 seconds. Okay, this is my mistake. I need to improve a lot of things and train a lot. So I'll back to this, of course. Yeah, sometimes you can failure, sometimes you can win, and everything happening. So just accept failures. Failures means that somewhere you're weak and you have to improve it. You have to fix it. So move on.